theme song, theme song. It is a theme song to the Silverhairstacker show. Welcome, welcome one and all. Well, not one and all. I don't want some people to come here. What's up, Javis? Theme song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. I started singing it, not knowing how it goes. And now you sing it forever, 'cause that is how it goes. This is the theme song that will. Hi, 2-0. What's going on? Yeah, that's a vintage Cobra 63. Yeah. I think I got more tickets using my CB than I did without it. Morning, Chastity. Good morning, Ping. How's everybody doing? Me? I'm okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. We're doing just fine up in here. Did y'all have a good weekend? Sales were off. Not great. 10 items for about $300. Eh. Not great. But it's a profit. I'll take a profit. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Patient. What patient? Chastity, were you sick yesterday? Maxella. Good old Cobra CB radios. Yeah, they're solid state, so if you don't just throw them, they last forever. I do pretty good selling CB radios. That one's interesting because there's no display on the CB. It's all on the handset. Even the speakers on the handset. There's no sound that comes out of the CB itself. Boom, boom. You got 16 for 310. That's slightly better than me. What? A kid's shirt for $225? It must have been special. A little bit better. Well, I'm sorry you were down under the weather, in the weather. Crickets. Yeah. Good morning, Stephen. Hadn't seen you in a while. You've been laying low. Think we're getting any more frost? No, I don't think. I think we're done. I think we're done in Texas anyway. I'm skipping another spring of raising a garden. I need to get back into that. But do too much other stuff. Keep myself busy, occupied in other ways. Bailing water. Did you have a water leak, Anissa? I wouldn't either, Ping. What the heck? Must have been a collector's item, something that somebody had when they were a child and just had to have it. What? Tell us the story of this shirt, Anissa. Oh, you got a leaky water line? Jeez. Y'all have a tractor? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I should at least get a couple of tomato plants, something. Vintage Disney Lion King. Old, remember Rally Roots sold a vintage, the genie, Aladdin. He sold that shirt for $7,000. Morning, Robin. What's up? What is written on your clipboard there, Robin? You got your thumbnail there. Morning, Thomas. Kevin Commonwealth story. I could have lived that. No planning till after Easter for you. Yeah. I know if you go to Rally Roots and go back in his videos, he does a video about the sale of that shirt. That was back in the COVID days, though. You're gonna have to go way back in his videos to see it. Oh yeah. Kevin had a bad basement flood. He did. So yours is not that bad. Tomatoes and beans by Easter. There you go. Yep. I've got a good tiller, and my problem here in our county is our soil is about that thick. So if you like make your own compost for about all year long, saving your kitchen scraps and stuff and composting, and you might be able to come up with enough stuff to raise a very small garden. But that takes forethought. You got to start working on that like a year ahead of time. Because if you just go buy like Miracle-Gro potting soil, you're going to go broke in a hurry. Raised bed. Yep. $60. Yeah, silver's been taking a dump.
Good morning, everybody.
Retired NICU nurse, retired nurse educator, anybody state sale fanatic. Okay. That's what your clipboard reads. Your thumbnail is small and I can't read it. I like estate sales. I don't get to buy much from them because they're all overpriced. I go to estate sales on the 50% off days, and they still have most of their stuff because they're overpriced. And you still can't make a profit on the stuff.
Vintage, I don't know
When
how
they
you
do
could
the
be a
50
NICU
off.
nurse.
What?
I said, Vintage, I don't know how you could be a retired, not retired, but a NICU nurse. That's got to be the hardest job in a hospital. Sorry, Todd, to interrupt you. I just wanted to say something before you moved on to the next person.
Dang, Javis, way to go.
Dang.
Breaker 19. Yeah.
What's your handle, good buddy?
I've forgotten my CB handle. I had one I did the CB thing for about 10 years, and then I finally just,
Well, back when I was a teenager, that's what that's what everybody had because there was no such thing as cell phones, only on Star Trek. And
But you never knew who you were going to talk to.
well, I
If you're
talked
out
to
driving on the highway, the truckers dominated
yeah
the airways, so you start listening to them talk, and you go,
on the way to high school. I would talk to my friends, and at night I would talk to my friends. Yeah, that is a special job. I would cry all the time if I had that job. Which my niece Isabel, she spent 6 months in NICU. Anyway, I'm sorry to interrupt, Todd. I had to run an errand before I get dinner going.
that's all right. I'm used to you just jumping in and dominating.
I'm sorry. I'll be quiet the rest of the show. I won't
No,
say
you won't.
anything.
No, you won't. That's a lie. Tom just told a lie. I think mine was something like Fireball or something. I don't know. Stupid. Jabez says, "Yay, you're going to be quiet." Is that a promise? So, did you make any sales over the weekend, Tom? None? Zero? Zip? Zilch? He was truthful. He's going to be quiet. I was just kidding about you dominating. You're a ham radio girl. Yeah, I even applied for and got the CB radio license thing, whatever it was called. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. I think I hurt Tom's feelings.
No?
Oh, you did speak.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got about 10 orders for about $300. It was not a good weekend of sales, but
Are you promoting?
it was about half good. Good. You're gonna make me mad. All right, y'all.
Okay, I came in late. Did you have a broken water line or something? They're talking about floods.
Yeah, she caught it just in time. So, Anissa probably smells this morning because she hadn't had her shower. They had to turn their water off.
Showers are overrated.
Do, do, do. Yeah, old Corey. Moms and Pops Vintage, they were fussing at me for not promoting just this weekend. Is that a Coke Zero, Tom?
Yes, it is.
The older you get, the fewer showers you need. No, I get pretty stinky if I don't get my shower. Do, do. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. least y'all are young enough and smart enough to fix it on your own. If you had to hire out replacing your water line,
What happened?
she got a water leak.
In the wall, or like going up to a fixture?
She said her husband was out on the tractor digging up the water line.
Oh,
Doo, doo.
so
Big bling purse.
you have a well. That means you just go over there and throw the breaker and they quit pumping water into the house if the leak's in the house. I've not always been civilized and had city water, municipal water. There's a time I had a well in a septic tank.
No, Craig, I have attempted promoted listings before. I experimented like 5 different times with it. It never helped. I got a lot more views and I got a lot more impressions, but it didn't lead to more sales.
Okay, I'm being criticized because I said cut off the well. If it was like under a sink or behind the toilet, then you just turn the water off to that one device. You do not have to turn off the whole freaking well. So that's my point. Y'all are real assholes this morning, aren't you? Pardon my French.
Let's just look at the stuff I've been selling.
Let's see what you've been selling.
You tell me if it needed to be promoted. First up is a Traeger digital thermostat kit. Nope, there are only about 3 listed on eBay. I didn't need to promote that because they would see mine.
Right.
I sold a vintage Sangean world band receiver radio. That didn't need to be promoted. There were only like 2 listed.
Was that competitively priced with the rest of them?
Yeah, I always check comps.
Okay, well, I was just asking.
Now, there's a bunch of these belts listed, but I've got mine priced lower than the competition, so it's sold without needing to be promoted. I sold a case of test tubes.
Now, that was from the original school sale?
Yep. Still making money off of that. I made $2,000 or $3,000 off that school sale.
Nice.
Sold a Skylanders PS3. That one should have been promoted because there were a bunch of them. But it sold anyway. Sold a mounting bracket for a Garmin, but it was canceled.
How was your price? That's not what I was going to say. You jumped on to the next one. I forgot what I was going to say.
Sold a pair of eyeglass frames, brand new from Walmart. I sold a installation tool for Glock sights. And there's only a couple other people that have it listed. Mine is the cheapest. Sold a ceiling fan remote control. Mm-hmm. Sold a knife with Mac Tools written on it. I don't know, just this stuff doesn't need to be promoted.
Well, like the game that you sold, people that's looking for that game is looking for the lowest price.
Yeah, you would think so.
And why promote it if, I mean, there's just certain things that you need to price it as competitively as possible or cheaper just to get the, oh, I want that market. Not, I've got to have it. What is that?
It's a magma grill. Magma.
Let's go full screen.
Do, 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 do. Bum, bum, bum. But I was the cheapest on that too. Sold a pair of athletic Adidas. I don't know, my stuff just doesn't need to be promoted that much. Who else has got big boxes of candles?
Long burning candles, general way. Uh,
Yeah, you're not supposed to put your hand in the pictures, but look, I did.
Roberta needs to go look at your store. She would have probably bought those.
They're gone. They bought all of them.
Did they? How many did you have?
I had 5 boxes left, and they bought all of them.
Yeah, that's going to a prepper. Oh, you sold some more outlets?
Sold some outlets. Sold a Garmin untested. I sold Ringo Starr record. I don't know. There's just a bunch of. Now this dimmer switch has been listed for like 4 years and it's sold. So should we ever throw anything away or donate it? How long would y'all have kept that dimmer switch for before just getting rid of it?
If it's listed, if I've gone through the effort of listing it, why take it down?
Yeah, Krusty sneakers. I'll probably get a return on those. I don't even pick up plush or Beanie Babies anymore. Your sales suck. Your whole highlight of the weekend was finding a box of silver in a tote that I got from Florida. Yeah, I got a bunch of death pile stuff I need to dig through and get sold. I don't
I
think
mean,
I've got any silver though. I always check the silver.
um, Ron, I'll agree with you on that. Small item keep forever. Not so much on a dozen hand dryers.
Yeah, that was a good grill. The only problem with it was I had to ship it to what's the capital of the state of Washington? Olympia. Had to ship it to Olympia, Washington. And it would have cost like $25 to ship it, but it wound up costing like 43. So I lost $20 using what do you call it? Not I don't use calculated shipping. I use flat shipping. Yeah, I shipped it. It's not that big of a grill. Those grills you mount like in the rod holder on the edge of your boat.
Right.
Or you can just use them free. They've got legs that fold out. It'd be perfect for like uh, those cookouts they have at stadiums before a game. Ba-ba. Sadie. Yeah, there could be just vaults full of silver and gold out in the backyard.
Mr. Sadie, why don't you just go get Richie one of those little Kubota front end loaders, not front end loaders, with the claw on the back of it. What is that thing called? Backhoe. It'll be quicker.
You're used to my hand and yeah. I don't like to show my fingernails because they generally always have some kind of dirt under them. I clean too many products to resell to not have dirt under my fingernails.
No, I don't have a pontoon boat.
So Lag, I need to bounce an auction off of you sometime and see what all you would buy from it. It's got some higher dollar electronics in it. If I shared it here, Ron would scarf up the good deals and I wouldn't get anything. The auction isn't for a couple of weeks though, so. Yeah, but if I ever get something like Beanie Babies, I just, at my yearly garage sale, I just hand them out to any kids that show up. Here, take you some of those.
Y'all could get over digging up his yard. The day
Sandy.
Todd will have just taken his last breath, and Mama Gwen is going to have an 8-foot tall construction fence put around the boundary of that property.
Yeah, if I lived on the far east coast, if I lived in the Eastern time zone or the Pacific time zone, I might reconsider doing calculated shipping. But since I live in the Central time zone, I'm darn sure that I can offer flat rate shipping, and my stuff comes out cheaper for people to buy than I get a lot of sales to California and Oregon and Washington and New York, and I don't want to lose those sales just because I'm stubborn and going to do calculated shipping, so my product comes out more expensive than somebody else selling the same thing.
I started
Use
typing
rate
in.
tables.
I started typing into Google, where is, and immediately it came up, the center of the continental United States, which is 2 miles northwest of Lebanon, Kansas, on a private farm. So, if people are really concerned about shipping, that's where they need to move to.
Well, sure, it'll sell, Ron. You kind of need to know what the percentage of silver is, though.
Todd will buy it from you.
I mean,
If the price
like,
is right.
silver dimes and silver quarters and silver 50-cent pieces. They're all 90% silver, and they will sell.
Dang, Chaz, you're literally selling from one side of the country to the other. Because your
I
mail
agree,
has
Robin. I need to go through I've got like 10 pages of listings. So if I take an end and relist the back 5 pages, I'm sure I would get a bump in sales. Yeah, tailgate party. That's what I was trying to. Sold a CRT TV on Facebook.
Who wanted a CRT TV? The drama club at Podunk High School?
No, people like to have the original gaming experience, Tom.
Okay.
So they'll plug in their Nintendos and their Ataris into CRT TVs so that they can.
My back hurts just thinking about moving a CRT TV. I have a 70-inch in the living room if I need to, but I usually play on this 43-inch one.
And I hate chick flicks, and I think I would rather watch a chick flick than watch a Beanie Baby show and whatnot.
Chick flicks? Boy, that's being sexist.
No, it's not. That's what you call them. What's the upside to enlisting items except unlisting except more space? Nothing.
I think it goes back to what you've got listed. If you've got, and I'm not picking on Todd, if you've got a, let's say a box full of Beanie Babies, and you got a dozen wall hand dryers. Yeah, I would think that after a while you just take the hand dryers to the recycling bin and call it a day. But if you got something small, once it's listed, why? Just keep
Good
relisting.
morning, spam or snap or whatever you're called now. How do you find what out? I forgot
The 70, how you find out the amount of copper or whatever is in that silver he's got.
You'll probably have to take it to the coin shop and have them put it on their metal scanner. And generally, the coin shops will do that for free, so that a lot of pawn shops have it too. Have one too. They can scan your stuff and see what it's worth.
I don't know about that, Mr. Sadie.
Yeah, gamers buy CRT TVs. Bumping sales is overrated.
Shut up, Kent.
Retro gamers. Old school gamers. See, everybody's agreeing with me, Tom.
Okay, well, knock yourself out.
That's why people want CRT TVs.
I don't.
And the ones that's got a video VCR attached to them, they bring really good money. TV sold immediately.
Wow.
Just use your regular NES cables. Or you get an adapter, Craig.
Yeah.
They make they make adapters.
Um,
You put it in the microwave.
the VHS is yeah. There's well, I'm way ahead of you. They're the Disney VHS. That's because little kids can just stick them in a daggum VCR and it'll start playing, and then when it gets to the end, it'll rewind it, ready for the next playing, which will be in about 10 minutes.
I'll take my chances, Sadie. I'm not
Yeah.
getting into Beanie Babies this garage sale season.
There's a Whatnot show about that they only sell Funkos, and they seem to do pretty good over there. I don't know anything about Funkos.
I sold a Funko yesterday. It's about my last one. They're not worth anything. Not worth the time it takes to list and ship, that's for sure.
You go ahead and list that Black Diamond for $10,000. That Black Diamond Disney VHS for $10,000. You'll have more people. You'll have more government agencies watching you.
Yeah, the Sony Trinitrons are probably one of the most desired CRT TVs.
Was it that was like the big TV, wasn't it? Because I remember commercials after commercials about Sony Trinitrons.
Yeah, I remember Trinitrons back in the day. 100,000% yes.
What was that?
Trinitrons.
Uh,
Kent
yeah,
says to get Roberto some cough meds.
yeah. Honey, you need me to go get your cough medicine? Because everybody's saying somebody go get Roberta some cough medicine. No, they're being smartasses. Is what they're being, and making fun of me because it's like you should get up and go get her some cough medicine.
Chad, I like your logo. You look like a nice guy driving your car down the road. Mike, the TV was my dad's. There you go. So what's the deal? I've noticed this recently that a lot of when a buyer sends you a message like, what's the measurement on that shirt, or whatever, they just message you about something. Instead of the eBay shopping bag logo, a bunch of them are coming up with like people pictures now. When did they start doing that? Let me show you an example here. Like, here, let me screen share here. Boom, boom. Because I like to screen share. It's my thing. I never noticed it until like this weekend that, okay, can y'all see that over here?
Uh huh.
Normally you can see the eBay red, blue, yellow, green shopping bag, right?
Uh huh.
But now some people have a picture showing up, like this person. I don't know if that's a picture of them. No, that looks like oh, what was that wrestler's name that had the white hair?
Ric Flair.
That looks like Ric Flair. Anyway, when did pictures, and some of them have an initial for their name, but when did people start coming up with pictures in their when they see this one's got a piece of artwork on theirs. I didn't know that was a thing until just a day or two ago. Morning, Corey. Yeah, you're not going to change my mind, Corey. You might as well give up.
Anybody sold any unstable unicorn stuff? That's what it's called, unstable unicorns.
What are you talking about? Is that something to do with pineapples or something?
It's a I don't know. It's little characters.
No, Mike, it was in their picture. I get, you can add a picture to your eBay account. That's their old About Me photo. I'm just having a... Yeah, the person's avatar or photo that... Well, you always get a photo of the item. But with the photo of the item, it also... Some of them now have a picture with them. Thomas lost at sea. Lag's been called an unstable unicorn.
Where's your cough drops at? Where's your cough drops at? Huh? Okay, I want you in a very clear and distinct voice. I want you to say, "I don't need any damn cough drops. I don't need any damn cough drops." Your car's green, by the way. Okay, you hear me? Now get off my damn back. She don't need no damn cough drops. Sergey took a car and had it washed yesterday, and it's green already.
Corey, come on, man. I'm the litmus test for not promoting. If I didn't sell a single thing, it wouldn't hurt me too bad. But I just am so opposed to giving eBay any more than they deserve. They already get, $69.99 a month for me for my store, and they get all those item fees, final value. That's enough. If they can't make a living doing that, I ain't giving them anymore. I'm old man. I can just suck at reselling. Yes, I can.
Oh, it's a game.
Yeah. You don't want to accidentally put a picture of your death pile in your listing. How many people have done that, though? You accidentally put a picture of something you didn't intend to be in the listing. I don't know how many times I put pictures of Jenny in my dog that passed away a year ago, 2 years ago. I don't know how many pictures of Jenny I put in with listings. I haven't got a comment one time. saying, thank you for the shirt, and wow, you have a really, really nice looking Boston Terrier there.
Jabez, who was over in near Spartanburg, Greenville area, he says you need some bourbon with a little honey.
Just say
She'll
yes,
go to
ma'am,
sleep.
Tom. Roberta's awesome. Roberta's getting compliments now. The whole point was to annoy you, Tom.
Okay. Wow. Y'all doing that. Y'all getting on my last good nerves this morning. Oh, the road trip was great. He was good. He was good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Coming back, he was kind of agitated.
You're not gonna convince me, Corey. I'll just be a sucky reseller.
Well, don't you do you have make offers on your listings? I know I've asked you that before, but I don't remember.
I have make offer on most of my listings.
Okay.
Some I don't. Like the 45 records, I listed like 160 of them.
Uh huh.
No, if they don't sell at 9.99, then they don't sell.
But your
Uh,
other stuff, you have your army gear and stuff like that. You have make offer on it.
yeah, I'm except for like stuff like the 45 RPMs and the CDs and um, like the electric plugs. I'm the cheapest price anywhere on electric plugs. So I'm not gonna put make offer on those.
And you'd like to have a shipping container full of those, wouldn't you?
I tell you what, I had a total of about 4,000 of them, and I've only got about 700 left. So Jabez got to go pee.
Uh,
So anyway, yeah, I'm just me too. But if I did promote, then I would use Promo Nomo, that Corey's program that has a method to the madness of spending as little on promotions as possible.
Corey has a program.
Yes. Where have you been?
I haven't heard anything about Corey having a programmer. I know he is a tech wizard, but I didn't know he was a programmer too. That's because Corey,
Corey is smarter than he sounds.
Corey, you know, you notice that every other word out of Scott's mouth is about that daggum list easier, and you got a program, and Todd doesn't mention at least 5 times during the show. You need to have a talk with him.
Uh, I'm trying to make
Okay, what's that chart?
somebody put a link. I'm trying to make Corey a moderator. Where's my? Oh, I'm not on the YouTube side. Duh. Okay, Corey, I'm gonna make you a moderator so you can put in a link to your program that that Yeah, put in a link to Promo Nomo, your program. So that those who do promote will be able to, I would for sure use Promo Nomo if I promoted. Absolutely. But I don't. There it is right there, folks. Go visit.
Dang.
He's got a nice professional website going there for Promo Nomo. Or I don't know, is it a website?
Yeah. Boy, that's a nice website, dude.
Dun, 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 dun. But I don't need it because I don't promote. So there.
Well, he's got
Hey,
Corey.
Glenn. Good job.
Corey, does this thing like automatically modify your, the promotions on your, like, I'm looking at a side of day 1 to 30. It's let it go organically, no promoted, 30 to 60, 5% promotion, 60 to 90, 10%. So does it automatically modify your promotions? What the hell is Lag talking about?
He's just put. I told Corey to put up a link to his
Yes,
Promo Nomo.
yeah, that's what I
Alags
use.
is going in putting up funny stuff.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Passive aggressive password machine.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a desktop link to it.
He's going to put something in there that's going to send us, get our YouTube taken down.
Well, as long as it doesn't have a pop to it, like somebody we know and love. Uh, that's not what I want to do. Okay. Oh, cool.
We're here to answer questions if we can, Ron. Shoot it out there. Or go to Thursday night when Corey is live on Buck Mountain Barn and ask your question there.
Is that his? Never mind. Just let me shut up. Okay.
There you go, Ron. Send him an email with your questions.
Is that it? Nothing.
Cat bounce. Yeah. Doo, doo. Lag is off his meds, that's for sure. You need to turn off all promotions before using the software. Or does it automatically adjust current listings? I think you can set it up to do anything you want to, Chastity.
So you have to turn off, like if you have accept offers, do you need to turn that off also? So
No,
you're in the system.
make offer has nothing to do with promotions, Tom. What are you talking about?
Well, if you look at in his little doohickey here, it says day 1 to 30, promotions 0%, best offers off. So 30, 60, 5%, best offers off. 60 to 90, promotions 10%, best offers on.
It's just one of the options. Like if you list something today, you probably shouldn't promote it at all for a full month. But what Promo Nomo does, it does that automatically for you.
Well, that's what I was saying. Do you have to turn all that stuff off? Like the make offers, best offers, do you turn it off before you start?
It will do it for you if you put the listing on Promo Nomo.
But if it's an existing listing,
anything in a current promotion, it will ignore, so you still have the freedom to anything not in it. So I guess you do have to turn off your promotions before using Promo Nomo.
Yeah. It will also turn on off best offers on a schedule if you wanted to.
Yeah, I understand Corey's program, and I would use it if I promote it, but I'm the stubborn one. I ain't going to promote, no matter how much Corey tries to twist my arm. If Beard tries to twist my arm, and John tries to twist my arm, and anybody else. Craig's told me, why don't I promote? Tom tells me to promote.
I don't care.
I think Glenn's the only one who's ever told me, ever said anything about me promoting or not.
Just price it cheap and move it out. Make a couple dollars off of it. Move on. Don't.
No, that's not true. Closet promoter. I do have some things in my store that would probably benefit from promoting, but I ain't gonna do it. They can either not sell or whatever.
When you use Nomo, if you create and you're a subscriber and you list new items, does it automatically do its thing to those, or do you have to tell it to update, or What's because that's another button. Half click. Here we go. No, but I wish they would DoorDash some pineapples to my house because I love pineapples. Oh, okay. Cool beans, Corey. That's great. That is great. Just saying.
Bum, 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 bum.
Nice. Todd, it's nice that we have such smart people that come up with this stuff in our circle of friends, influence, associates, whatever you want to call them.
Clip what is a short video? Tom saying he loves pineapples.
Pineapples is a delicious fruit. It's not good for your sugar levels, but pineapple cake, grilled pineapple. I don't do pineapple pizza though. That's just vile.
I'd rather have pineapple pizza than anchovy pizza.
Yeah. Well, I don't really. I only have a very select pizza anyway. See, Kent, that's where you cross over to the perversion again.
Yep. So what else is going on? It's about time to shut this puppy down and get my awesome 10 items from the weekend packed.
Yeah, but that was still $300.
I know it. I shouldn't. Where else can I spend 4 hours a day piddling around and
That's just it, Todd.
make
And
$150 a day sales?
you can go to the bathroom anytime you want to, and nobody's bitching at you. But where you going, Todd? You can take a lunch break, coffee break.
eBay doesn't care what I wear when I'm listing.
That's right. You can be sitting there naked in your G string. Nobody knows.
Bum, bum. Use 3-day handling. I do 2-day handling because sometimes on Fridays and Saturdays I like to be at a garage sale or an estate sale, and I'm not going to ship those days. There you go, James. You'll never know.
How is Etsy doing, Chaz? Yeah, but then you take the rest of the week off, Corey, because Mrs. Corey takes care of everything.
Yeah, I mean, if you got 3-day handling, because the buyer doesn't see how many days you've got handling. All they see is when they're going to get it. Estimated delivery time. That's all a buyer sees.
Yeah, I
But
just like
if you want top
so
seller plus, so you get a little discount on final value fees, then you've got to have next day shipping or same day shipping. I know John does same day shipping. No. Same day shipping up to a certain point of the day. That's true, Robin. But even one day is, because you never know. You might hit a Monday morning where you just feel like crap and don't even want to pack orders. Yeah, you got a big week with Planes to Profit meetup. I like Resell Rabbit. Put out a lot of good videos with him in it.
Resell Rabbit. He's up in. Is he in Idaho? He's up there. Isn't he? Up north.
No, he's in Green Bay, Wisconsin,
Wisconsin. That's right. Because he talks about.
which I guess is not that far from Planes to Profit. So he drives over there and
We do one day for the top rated plus the extra for savings allow me to promote.
there you go. He's still trying to convince me.
He'll start doing subliminal messages to you, Todd.
Yeah, you gotta have next day shipping and free returns on everything. I don't do free returns because I sell a lot of vintage stuff, and because of that, I do get returns. If I just sold new in the box stuff, then I would probably do free returns.
Where you going, Jabez? You're going to go lay out at the beach. That's what all Piedmont area people of South Carolina do. Cool. Cool. My only beach experience for North Carolina beaches is the Outer Banks, and God, that takes forever to get to. What was his name? He was from over at the Outer Banks. I can't remember what his name was.
I don't know.
Edisto Island is nice. It's probably like Myrtle Beach and Hilton Head now, but it used to be like when you went to Edisto Island, that was a destination. That wasn't a side trip.
No, I'm not doing better than most of us. Just I'm like that blind squirrel that occasionally finds an acorn. Because I can find things sometimes that somebody wants it, and I'm the only one that's got it. So there you go. Take it or leave it on my terms.
I tell you what.
I'm an unstable unicorn. That's right.
I mean, who comes up with these names? The Rainbow Apocalypse. All right.
Well, Robin, if somebody went to a store and bought a postcard, but they never used it, well, it's not brand new anymore, right? It's like if I sell something that's brand new in the package, I cannot offer the manufacturer warranty on it. I
See,
still call it new in my listing,
I
but
only sell postcards that are stamped. Postmarked. I don't, because then I know it's vintage. It's you know, there's so
it's
many
like
repops out there. I'm sorry. Go
kind of
ahead.
like this Irish Spring here. I would call it new because it's still sealed. But it's probably past its best by date for 5 years. I don't even know if soap has best by dates. That's probably a bad example. See if I got something here. Let's say I want to sell my Johnson Contour gauge.
Right.
Okay, it's brand new in the package, but I can't offer the manufacturer warranty because I'm not an authorized dealer or seller of this item. This item was made in 2007. But I wouldn't call it used in a listing. It just depends on what it is. I can see why people put used on postcards that are not new from the store.
Well, if that's the case, you'd put used on everything. Like I said, I'm just there's been some repops that look like they were made in 1936, and what the hell is goat lords? Oh Jesus, Javis, are you being sarcastic here?
Lag put up a video that's no longer available. Thanks, Lag. So Jabez and me are checking what Lag's putting up there, which may
I'm
not be
scared.
a smart idea.
Y'all going to have so many viruses. It's ridiculous. Okay. All right. I think I'll pass on the goat lords. And these came in one of those boxes that Roberta ordered. The fun delivered.
So Grams and Pops say it's just easier. If they're brand new in a sealed package, then I would still call it new. But if it's just loose postcards, I don't know. Just easier. You only have the option of used or new.
All righty. I got to go. I got to go stir dinner, and I got some things to do.
It's time to go pretend I like my job. You don't like reselling? I like reselling. Unless I have to pack a big ass something like that grill,
What do
that
you
took me about half an hour to Franken-box into packages.
What do you do full time, Javis? I mean, Corey. You don't have to say the company. Just I'm a real estate tycoon.
No, he's a full-time reseller.
Oh, is he?
He's calling reselling his job.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. All righty. Y'all have an amazing day. And
Yep. Thanks for coming on, Tom. We'll see you on Tom's show tomorrow.
Corey, your promo nomo does have a Amazon look about it. Are you hoping people have subscribed to it just to because they think it's Amazon? But it's still a nice website. Simple, get to the point. So anyway, y'all have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.